It's inevitable for gamers who've been involved in the gaming community for some time to adopt certain attitudes that reflect a particular gamer type. Last episode we covered off on the completionist, the speedrunner, the extrovert and the exterminator. This episode we've lined up 4 new gamer types so you guys can let us know if you fit any of the profiles. Perhaps the only gamer type who was filled with excitement after Dragon Age announced they had a thick novel's worth of dialogue and was determined to read every word of it was the reader. The reader loves burying themselves in game worlds that are rich with lore and backstory. They go out of their way to read every guide and data pad that falls into their laps, and will even listen to Ashley go on about her boring family life for 20 minutes apiece in Mass Effect. The reader tends to be a terrible co-op companion as they often get left behind while listening to the daily trials of NPCs. They love early RPGs and strategy games as they're often sold with a meaty game manual that the reader can get stuck into pre-game. The reader is also often found in content-heavy adventure games, clicking through every dialogue option and happily sitting through the 20-minute monologues of NPCs. The reader can be found playing Dear Esther, Dragon Age, and The Longest Journey. They're compatible with the completionist, the analyst, and the introvert. Whether it's putting together farms and homesteads in Harvest Moon, or building impenetrable Minecraft fortresses, the builder loves crafting and creating. All the builders' Skyrim weapons are named, enchanted, and smithed to perfection, while their societies and civilization are intricately formed and meticulously managed. Simulation games are a favourite for the builder, where they can switch between making people and their lives in a microworld such as The Sims, but also manipulate and control entire towns in SimCity and Rome. The builder has been known to spend hours on gameplay experiences that are arguably closer to interior design and architecture than actual gameplay. The builder can be found playing SimCity, Civilization 5, and Minecraft. They're compatible with the analyst and the introvert. As the name implies, the introvert is the polar opposite of the extrovert. Though a special few may coax the introvert into a multiplayer game or a co-op campaign, more often than not they're much happier in their single-player havens. The genre rarely matters for the introvert, as they're just as happy exploring Wonderland in American McGee's Alice as they are saving Hyrule in The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, as long as they don't have to share it with anybody. The introvert enjoys the notion of games as a relaxing escape and a personal solo paradise to explore. The introvert can be found playing The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Half-Life 2, and Heavy Rain. They're compatible with the reader, the analyst, and the builder. The analyst doesn't dislike the climbing or shootouts in Uncharted or the long conversations in Grim Fandango, but it's the puzzles they really love. The analyst loves to figure out and solve problems in games, and the harder they are, the better. The analyst isn't satisfied with an uber-simple slide brain teaser or an agile platformer. They're more likely to be found playing with physics in Portal and Limbo. They also love Myst-like games that offer up little in the way of instruction and leave the abstract problem-solving to the player. The analyst is an adventure game aficionado and tires quickly of monotonous combat devoid of tactics. The analyst can be found playing Myst, Limbo, and Portal. They're compatible with the introvert and the builder. Did any of today's gamer types ring a bell with you guys? Have you ever forced an introvert into a co-op game, or are you that introvert? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to pester your friends on Facebook or Twitter if any of these sound like them, and subscribe to catch our last episode and our future episodes.